Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Cinnamon Stitches. I am your yarn host, Jennifer. I'm in a good mood today. The weather's a little bit gray, overcast, it's gloomy, but at least it's going to be warm again. This weekend it was cold. It actually felt like winter. It was overcast, gloomy, gray, rainy, and it was like 50 degrees, which, okay, 50 degrees is not that cold, but when you add the rain on top of it and the fact that it was in the 90s the week before, it felt like winter and it was very like, ugh. So now, at least it's warm out. The kids can go play in the pool. We can go outside. We can, not freeze. And all of that happened. And then Juju started to get a little bit of an allergy issue. Like I think she has a sinus infection now. It's a whole thing. So I just wanted to come on today because I finished this. This is the Summer Breeze tank top tutorial that I just released on our channel. Is it not beautiful? Now this is the crop top version, so it is midriff length for my daughter who has asked for a crop top. I gladly obliged because A, it didn't take as long to make as mine, and B, it is very pretty. And this has the point in the front and the back, whereas mine has a flat back. So the panel in the back does not have the peak. It's just flat. Just fine because I like that. But I'm totally going to make myself one of these because this rainbow yarn is beautiful. Now I've had some questions about this in the video. So if by chance you watched it, you want to make one of these for yourself, you want to know how many yarns you need, because this is just cotton yarn. This one is cotton wheel, sugar wheel cotton from Hobby Lobby in the color Sprinkles on Top. This crop top version, which was an extra large, took just over one of these cakes. I needed, got hair in my mouth. I needed one whole cake for the body, but also because I did some color controlling to create the back, to make sure the back was the same color here as this, I had to take the green section off of another cake. So this is what I have left from the second cake. So that extra large size crop top took about, I'm going to say about 400 yards, give or take. So that should help you with that. But also mine is a 4X, and my 4X size tank top with the flat back took 3 balls of the Premier Yarns Cotton Vibrance. It took 3 balls of those, and I think those are 300 and something yards. So for a 4X and a full length, not a crop top, it took about 1,000 yards. So that should give you an idea of how much cotton you should need for this in just about any size. So under 400 for extra large and below crop top size, and about 1,000 for a 3X, 4X, just to be safe. Depends on how tall you are, how long you want it to be, and all of that, and how big your girls are and all that. So there's a lot that goes into this because I did make this tutorial for all sizes. You can even make this in little baby sizes, which I'm really hoping that my sister makes one for her baby girl, because I think that would be really cute. All right, so Summer Breeze tank top. Oh, and by the way, thank you to my Facebook group members. I was really struggling to come up with a name for this tank top. I was struggling. I could not think. I was thinking, like, because it has the point in the front, should we name it something bandana? And none of that sounded good to me. And so I went to the Facebook group and I was like, guys, help me name this. And so all of them helped me name this. A lot of requests were for the name Summer and or Breeze. So, and one person actually suggested Summer Breeze, and then my sister chimed in and started singing, Summer Breeze makes me feel fine. So it had to be Summer Breeze because, if it makes you sing, you gotta name it that. So that's the Summer Breeze tank top. And it's done. And I totally want a rainbow one for myself, but I don't know that my daughter will want to match me, so I don't know. And I don't know that I have enough of this to make myself one because I am a bigger size, but yeah, I totally want to make myself something with that yarn now because that was so much fun to work with. I love that yarn. And I probably shouldn't tell you this because it's probably going to be a spoiler for a future video. I used my Furls, I don't remember the name of these. furrows hooks that are like they're not the Odyssey, they're not the wood ones, whatever these are called. I forget. Anyway, I got this. I was gifted this many moons ago. It is beautiful. It is colorful. It is so pretty. It has been in hiding. Matter of fact, let me see if I have a leather case also gifted to me. And I kept this in the leather case in a drawer because I was so afraid I was going to break this. Because the tip does have a little flex to it. And I have heard stories about people sitting on these, dropping these, and then breaking. And so this beauty was in the drawer. And I've been using my like solid Odyssey, my Odyssey hooks. And so I haven't really used this in like, it's easily been over a year, maybe close to 2 years since I've used this. And I pulled it out because I was like, why not? Like, it's a cotton. And I did say this in the video. These tend to have more grab on yarn than the Odyssey. The Odyssey are like bullets, like they just go. But these have slightly more grab. And so with certain yarns, it doesn't work very well. But with the cotton, I had so much fun. I really, really enjoyed the mix of the cotton with this hook. So I went on Furls and I ordered myself a couple more. I really want the Supernova colorway, but they're out of stock. So I had to sign up for the emails. But future video, you're going to be seeing I ordered myself a couple of those. They are expensive. They are $24 each, but I found a coupon online, and so I got a little bit of a discount. So I'm really excited about getting some more of those and actually using them. You know, and people have said all the time to me, like, use your hooks. They have a warranty on them. Furls will replace them if they break. And I know this, but I still would be heartbroken. Like, I get attached to stuff like that, and I don't know why. Probably because I grew up poor. But I get attached to stuff like this, and it's so pretty. And I know that these are one of a kind. The coloring will never be the same because these are, like, you know, specially crafted. The coloring will be different. I get attached. So I've hid it away in a drawer, and now that I've used it and I made this entire top with it, I'm so happy. It's just, by the way, also I'm also going to answer this question because I showed some of my stitch markers in the video to this, and you guys were going a little crazy. You wanted to know, where can I get Jujus stitch markers? Jujus stitch markers is called Rainbow Bee Beads, and it's on Etsy. She's getting ready to do another shop update. She hasn't been in the office to work to get the stuff photographed and listed because it takes hours to list all those individually. But and she hasn't been in here because I've been in here working the past couple days. That tutorial, by the way, took 11 hours to film. So well, film and upload and process and all that good stuff. But you guys were really excited about my stitch markers from my Jujubee. The Yarn Chicken is my favorite. I have 2 of these. She does not have any more of these, but I'm sure if you ask her enough times, she will go get, well, I'll take her to go get some more chickens. Because the Yarn Chicken makes me laugh. And I fell in love with those Yarn Chickens. I bought these when we were up by the mountains at the Joann's up by the mountains, and I giggled right in the store. I was like, oh my god, they're chickens, I gotta have them. And so she also has made some snacky ones. She's made me some ladybugs. I have so many in here from her. This one is really pretty. It's a sparkly skull. That one's knit though. Yeah, so you guys were getting excited about my stitch markers yesterday. Everybody was asking, where do I find Juju? She is always linked below. She's always linked below. Avocados. She makes earrings as well. She makes earring stitch markers. She made me this very pretty bracelet that everybody's complimenting me on. Very pretty, and it's stretchy, which is awesome. Yeah, she's kicking butt taking names. And she's gotten beads from quite a few of you. You guys like are really encouraging her by sending her beads or supporting her business. Like, that is so amazing. So amazing. So like whoever has supported her in any way, if you have made a purchase, if you have sent her a little note on her Etsy reviewed, if you reviewed her work, if you have posted what you've purchased from her, if you have sent her beads from me, thank you, because I noticed she's getting a lot of confidence in herself through being an entrepreneur. And she's got a little bit of money in her bank account, and she's trying to hit a certain financial goal for herself, which is awesome for a 15, almost 16-year-old. Yeah, she's almost 16. Her birthday is in 2 weeks. She's gonna be sweet 16. My baby girl. She's gonna be 16. I bought her a dress for her birthday, which she already got. I took her shopping, and if you watch the tutorial video, you will hear the story about us going on a little girls' day, girls' weekend. She bought this beautiful pink dress. She looks like an angel. I love her so much. I want to get her like a Sweet 16 sash to wear with the pink dress. But yeah. So anyway, enough about my kids. I know. Braggy mommy, whatever. Okay, that's not what we're here to talk about. That's not what we're here to talk about. You can tell I'm in a really chipper mood, right? Okay, so another video you guys may have seen. I wanted to update you on the cotton. This is cotton that I purchased from the thrift store, the Goodwill to be specific. These were 99 cents a ball. They are older skeins of cotton. They are both mercerized cotton. The pink shrunk about 2 inches. So the hank shrunk down about 2 inches. I had to move the pegs over in my yarn swift. The blue didn't shrink at all, but they are clean. There is no more surface dust. However, my hair is on it because I just washed it and my hair's falling out. So I have the pink and the blue. The color of the pink actually, it bled a lot in the sink. It did bleed a lot. But what's funny is so much dust came off of this. It looks like a different colorway. Like it is significantly brighter. It almost looks neon now that the surface dust is off of it. So, and I have been corrected several times. It's Gloucester yarn from Bernat. And then I don't remember what this one is, and I have misplaced the label, but it's in my video. So if I ever want to go back, it's funny because they're so much brighter and bolder. They look like brand new yarn, and they smell like freshly laundered clothes. It smells delicious. And I have cotton that is clean and fresh and beautiful. It was only 99 cents for a decent sized ball. So that's an update on the yarn that I bought at the thrift store and I washed. I am very allergy right now. I'm trying not to be all sniffy and coughy and all that good stuff. It's just the pollen got really thick, and then the rain kind of like wetted it down and washed it away. But now I'm left with like residual whatever allergy crap that's happening. But anyway, yeah. So what else? Okay. All right. Now, this is going to be another best stash ever story. And if you watched my video, I don't remember what video it was. I was talking about, I was on the search for a specific yarn. And I was like hunting high and low. And I was digging through my stash, looking, and I found yarn that I forgot I had. And I pulled it out, and I was like, best stash ever! And so this is about pride in myself and pride in my collection of yarn. This is not about bragging or thinking I'm better than anyone else. That is not at all. That's not me. That's not me. But I'm very proud of my stash, and I think I have collected a very diverse stash. I have lots of different varieties of yarn. I'm very proud of it. And I told you guys that I was making granny squares for a blanket for Mr. Cinnamon. It's going to be Americana. This is the Premier Basics new colorway, and I think it's Americana. And he has been directing me what he wants his blanket to look like, which is excellent because he doesn't really take an interest. And I've made him a blanket before that he loves, but I used it with yarn I had in stash, so it's like browns and greens, and it's not very nice looking, but it's soft and squishy and warm, and he loves it. But I think he's kind of excited to actually help pick out the design for the squares. hey, he's interested. That's all I care about. So this is the Basics Americana and the Basics White, which I'm almost out of. But I got a good start going. Got a good start going of those. Now what happened was, I told you guys, I was on the lookout in my stash to see if I had any more Americana yarn. And it's over here. I found this in my stash, but it is definitely not the same colorway. It's way lighter. And so I knew that I couldn't use this because I didn't think it would look right. So I was asking him, I was like, hey, you know, Mr. Cinnamon, what do you want me to do? He's like, why don't you do some solid colors in there as well, red and blue? So I was like, sure, because I remembered that I bought Eversoft in Americana colors, and I know that I have or had the blue in the Eversoft. And I was digging through my stash once again. I was digging through my boxes, my 2 plastic bins. I was digging through my shelves and in the cabinets. And I'm like, where did I put the Americana yarn? Where is it? And I was not real keen on using the Eversoft because the Eversoft is like Karen Simply Soft. It's like shiny and slippery. It's not as splitty, but it is definitely shiny. And I don't want to push shiny with like a matte yarn. And so I'm digging. I'm trying to find the right shade of blue. I have blues down here, but you can see there's like, they're all lighter colors. And even the darker ones just did not match. And I wanted it to match. So I'm getting frustrated at this point. It was like hours I was digging through, organizing, seeing what I had. By the way, I found the other yarn, the cotton collage I was looking for. And I found some Manly Color sock yarn that Mr. Cinnamon is so excited about. He was like, oh, this is really nice. And so I was like, all right, those are going to be your socks when I get around to them. Now, what was the point? So I'm digging. I'm like, okay. I'm getting frustrated. I'm like, I don't want to order yarn. I know Basics is probably going to have the exact colorway that I need, the red. Although I have the exact color red I need. I didn't have the blue. So I'm getting frustrated. I did not want to order yarn. I didn't want to go look at the store for yarn. I was getting frustrated. I was like, my stash needs to have what I need. Like, why doesn't it have what I need? And I sat down frustrated, and I'm just staring at this wall of yarn. It's beautiful, right? And my eyes went up, up, up here. Do you see those bags? Those 2 bags with the purple yarn in it? I used to have 4. I gave 1 away in a giveaway, and the 2 purple that you see are pastel colors. But I had a jewel tone one as well. Now, this was an AC Moore buy. This is like the last Black Friday sale that AC Moore had before they went out of business. They released these bags with the little sample size balls. These used to be $1 a ball at AC Moore in a bin, and they would have all these varieties of little sample balls. I do have one out. These little sample size balls. You can now find these like everywhere for like $1 or $1.50. Michael's has yarn that are, I'm sure, these with another label on it, the little samples, for $1.59. So AC Moore had these for $1 all the time in a bin. And then the Black Friday, before they closed their doors for good, they released the sample bag, which they had the primary colors, the darker colors, and then they had the pastels up there. And these were like $40 or something for 36 mini skeins and 6 amazing colors. They were on sale for Black Friday. I don't know, for a really good price. I don't even remember how much, like 20 bucks. It had to have been at least 20 bucks. It was a really good deal, and you're getting 36 of them. So I bought 4. I gave 1 away in a giveaway to Diane, who is still a subscriber this many years later of my channel. And she made a blanket out of hers, but I've never done anything because who the heck wants to work with all those little skeins? I've been busy doing other stuff. So I looked up, I was like, I know I have a jewel tone one up there, and I almost am convinced, and I remember there is a blue in there. So I pulled this bag down, and not only was there the perfect blue, there was the perfect red. So, and there's 6 of each one of these colorways. Made a stack of the blue. Made a stack of the red. And I'm going to keep going. And if I need some more of the variegated, I can order it. But I think we're just going to do a lot of the blues and the reds. And some of the variegated. Because I have either 14 or 16 variegated. And each one of these little solid ones makes between 3 and 4 squares. So that's going to be a perfect size, like, little blanket for Mr. Cinnamon. I'm very excited. And I got a really good start. And when I found that bag and I pulled these out, I was like, best stash ever! I was so excited because it is the perfect shade of blue and red. Like, perfect. So I put it in my little Cinnamon Stitches tote bag, which when I get time, there will be some more of these in the Etsy shop. I haven't made them yet. So yeah, I was super excited about that. So that's what we got going on. I thought I would come in and update you on the things I've kind of half shown you. This, that, and show you the progress that I've made on all of those things. I'm very excited. I also have not touched the baby blanket that I showed you guys in a previous video. The one with the pretty center, and it's like the pointed outside. A lot of people have asked for a tutorial on that blanket, so I'm considering it. But don't hold your breath, because tutorials are very, very long-term, like, stressful things for me, and I'd rather make fun stuff, and I really am not enjoying that blanket at all. So I guess that's it for today. Thank you for joining me. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.